All right, it's going to be crowded up there by the First Lady. 23 guests at the State of the Union tonight. Among them is Ana Zamora. She's technically an illegal immigrant, at least her parents were. But you won't hear the president calling her that or anything close to that tonight. Apparently, it gets some folks upset, and doesn't a Santa Barbara, California newspaper know it? The news press catching a lot of heat for using the term illegals in a headline, even though it has used the exact same word for more than a decade now when describing immigrants in the U.S. without permission. To Sheriff Sam Page, who says, what is going on here? Illegal is illegal, so call it what it is. But, Sheriff, they're very leery to do that. What happened?
Well, you know, I've always been told that if a person is violating the laws and it applies to the immigration law, it's an illegal immigrant as that applies to it.
Okay, so that would make sense because you're not making a disparaging comment. But some of these protesters saying it is the equivalent of using the N-word against African Americans. What do you think of that?
I don't see that, and I see a lot of it as part of the political correctness that we see. I mean, what's the next thing we're going to say? If we go to a local retail store, we're going to call shoplifting a non-receipted purchase?
Well, it's interesting here. But now they're threatening. Go ahead, finish that.
We need to call it what it really is. If a person is violating the laws of this land, they're violating the laws, they're committing an unlawful act, and they're not following the rules and regulations of our country. I mean, bottom line.
All right, so I think it's just, you know, I don't know how this got to be such an emotional issue. If you're not here legally, then you are illegal. But now we call them undocumented aliens or undocumented, in one extreme case, immigrants, to the point where AP will not even use anything like illegal at all. Don't you think that is a gateway to sort of just all but saying they are legal?
Illegal's illegal.
Well, I'm going to go back to it again. I think that a problem that we have is with our political correctness has caused a lot of problems in our country, a lot of problems. If we call things what they really are and we understand what the issues are, we can better address those issues. But if a person has come into the United States and violated the laws of the land of the United States, then illegal immigrant is an authorized, approved name.
But if Nancy Pelosi won't use the term, if the president won't use the term, if the major media won't use the term doesn't exist.
Well, again, I talk with sheriffs from all over the country, from the border areas to the interior, and you hear a lot of communications, but again, like I said, illegal immigrant or person that's coming to this country illegally, I don't see where that's inappropriate.
All right. Illegal is illegal. I'm with you. Sheriff, thank you very, very much.
Yes,
in the meantime,
yes,
do you see these two Japanese hostages? Well, ISIS is demanding, if you take a peek at them, $200 million, or they're going to meet the same fate as so many other Western hostages. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why so much? What if I told you it's because ISIS is